everybody, welcome to my fall little sitting room tour. Just going to do a quick walkthrough. A lot of things kind of have stayed the same, and I've just kind of put just a little fall touch to everything. Don't mind my fireplace background there. I started painting it and haven't finished it, so I have a whole treatment that I'm going to do to that. I'll update you on that. But yeah, most of this is just kind of the same, just interjected with a little bit of, there I am, with a little bit of fall. I didn't go crazy in here. There's a lot going on as it is, so I didn't actually do so much. And if you've seen my videos before of this room, you can see that things have actually changed, even though they're the same. Namely this fireplace that I just picked up on Facebook Marketplace. And this punch tin lamp, which I thought was amazing. Actually, my husband found that. We were camping in Lehighton, Pennsylvania at a beautiful RV resort, and we went picking, and he found this at this awesome shop called Wreath, and she was just unloading so much stuff. She has a cute little store and then like a garage sale type thing, and this was found for $15. So that was a great score by him. And all I did is just put this greenery leaf around it, and it's perfect. And this has stayed the same. I'm sorry, my neighbor must be like blowing leaves out or something. So my windows are still open because I like when it's chilly in the house. I am perimenopausal, so I'm basically sweating 24/7. So there you go. I did switch around the room. Isn't that a beautiful screensaver there on YouTube? I thought that was so pretty. Perfect. This little table used to be over here, but I've since switched that all around. We'll go over to that in a minute. But here just houses my pretty books, a couple little shelf sitters, some baskets. There's that. Some mirrors. If you remember the floral cushion or couch was over here. Chair, couch, whatever you want to call it. Now this is over here. I really like the rust color that I have going on here. I just haven't finished the actual treatment. Anyone else start projects and then just get sidetracked and then never go back to it for months? That's me. This little table kind of just stayed the same. All I did is just add some pumpkins and pine cones. This of one of my favorite little shelves. Oh, this is a new oil painting. Won that on an auction on eBay. I think it's beautiful, and it was the perfect addition. I like oval frames and circular frames, if you can't tell. And this really hasn't changed at all. Still has my clock and my little Bibles and books and baskets. Just added a couple vintage jack-o'-lanterns. Look at that baby basket. How cute are you? And then some jack-o'-lanterns. Just added a bit of filler in here, little pods. It's an easy way to dress up a glass cloche of any kind. And take you around this way. And this is a little bit of a new setup. I have this little cabinet now hung on this wall. I moved that frame over there. I still have not put the antique glaze on this frame because this is not a vintage frame. That is actually from Kirkland's back in like it was springtime I found that. This all kind of stayed the same. If you saw my last videos, you saw this lamp over in my dining room, which is now a little changed too. But yeah, I moved it in here, put it on this very, very, very old desk that I had picked up off of Facebook Marketplace, I don't know, a year or two ago. And it used to live over where we just panned around. But now I took that apart and put it over here as a little end table, and I love it here. And this is just a basket of all my little grungy pumpkins and primitive little plush things and some dried leaves in a pretty basket. I love to do that underneath things. I just love this little girl. I also have a picture of her. That's a little ornament. And there's the pumpkin that I painted from Dollar Tree. Did that a couple years ago. And just a copper vessel, very old. Stuck some hydrangeas and some beautiful rust leaves. This has not changed at all. I didn't even add like a pumpkin or anything. Just hung some baskets there. That old desk used to be where that green apothecary is, and that apothecary has moved, but I will show you that another time. So this is basically my little sitting room. I love it. It's cozy. And if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. Just to let you know, my name is Kim. I am a vintage reseller. I do a lot of vintage shopping. If anyone's interested in seeing some vintage hauls or vintage shop along with me, let me know in the comments. I would like to do something a little bit different rather than just house tours all the time. So if you're interested in that, that'd be great. If you're interested in some DIYs, because I do a lot of fixing up of furniture. So if you're interested in that, that would be another thing I'd be happy to do. I'm going to just show you a couple updates before I sign off. All right, so we'll start here. Okay, I don't remember exactly. Oh, what I had over here was my old dry sink cabinet, and this apothecary used to be in my kitchen. So I moved it in here, and I really do like the way it looks because I felt like every piece of furniture in here was kind of the same height. So I wanted to change that, so that's what I did there. And then if we walk over here, this is a little changed. I added those baskets, and this, well, I didn't do this correctly. What I have to do is still take out that screw, and then it'll lay right. But I gotta get to do that. And then I put the potbelly stove over here with a little wreath around it and a candle. Just put that little rug down. This is all changed. I had all those cookbooks and everything like that in there. I changed all that. I brought out my double copper pot from Turkey. I actually ordered that directly from a Turkish wholesaler. I used to watch these Turkish dramas for a long time, and they were so addictive. And I got into like the whole Turkish tea thing. Anyone else know about that? But anyway, so that was, I think they're so beautiful. I mean, just the etching is so gorgeous. And I loved like when they would make tea on these programs. It was so funny. And then I just have a couple copper pieces. I love this basket with my faux bread. And that's about it. So that changed. This is now in the corner here where the green apothecary used to be, the tall green apothecary. This kind of stayed the same. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this post just recently. This is, okay, so I had a pie safe here. It was an Ethan Allen pie safe. It was beautiful, gorgeous, very well made. This one I found on Facebook Marketplace for $40. It was spray painted black, and a horrible spray paint job at that. So I stripped it and it all came off and it was great. But then I was like, I want to go a little bit more weathered looking. So I just did a really rough sand. And yes, I sometimes feel like it looks like it's burnt, but I kind of like it. So I kept it just the way it is. And I replaced it down here because it's a little bit more narrow than the Ethan Allen one was. And now the Ethan Allen one is in my office because it's got great storage. And here's all my Firkins. Not all of them, but a good pile. That little girl, she's so cute. Yeah, so this has changed a bit from the last time I showed you last month. This little thing, I painted this. This was a black frame, and I painted it, and then I mounted the picture on the back of the frame and then hung it. I think it looks so pretty and so appropriate for fall. And that's it. If you haven't caught my last fall video, I'll try and link it below. I don't know why, but I can't figure out how to link things in my description. I don't know what the heck's going on. Oh, this wreath. How beautiful is that wreath? I just ordered it from a place called Sanderson's Wreaths. She's on Etsy. And I just literally put it up today. I don't know that it's staying there, but I just put it there for now. But how pretty is that? Corn husk wreath. This is a 14-inch, and I believe it was like $50, I think. I'm almost positive. But it came real quick, came packaged really nice. I'm not working with her at all, but I just figured I'd give her a shout out. So that's some updates.